Welcome. We are the Talawanda Butler Tech FFA Agricultural Communications Media Team. I am Austin Weekly.
I'm Kara McKinney.
I'm Anna Abbott.
And I'm Hannah Brewer.
And join us as we go over our topic, which is FFA advisors going beyond the classroom.
Some of you might be asking who our FFA advisors are. Well, they are mentors, they are our coaches, they are definitely our teachers. And here's a video to show what our FFA advisors are.
I decided to be an agricultural education teacher because of my math teacher. He was a huge component in my life and really pushed me forward to think about things differently and approach education with a love and an energy, and the reason why I'm in education today.
When I was in high school, my shop teacher actually told me that I should be a teacher, and he wanted me to become a shop teacher.
I was an ag education major. I had a dual major with ag ed and animal science.
To teach these kids where their food comes from, to pass on skills that you've learned throughout life.
I get excited when I have students from non-traditional areas come into our program and learn from agriculture things that they can then apply in their future careers, college, and lives.
It was kind of natural when I went to Ohio State that I took ag education. I've been doing that now for 33 years, and it's been a good profession.
Well, if you don't have an ag program, you're missing out, because again, it reaches a lot of kids right where they live. Everybody's affected by ag. It's what you eat, it's what you wear.
The role of our FFA advisors is to uphold the three main pillars of FFA: growing leaders, building communities, and strengthening agriculture. Growing leaders helps build up this pinnacle of leadership in FFA. Building communities reaches out to the stakeholders in our communities to further educate them on what agriculture is. And strengthening agriculture, with this committee, we have been reaching out to kids as young as preschool to truly educate them on agriculture and our chapter.
Let's go ahead and take a look at our overview. So, our audience, that's a main key factor in what we're doing. Not only does it go in our four walls, but it goes beyond that into our local community and our school district. We want to make sure that the source of agriculture and the role of ag teachers reaches everyone, and that we're showing what all agriculture is and introducing that to everyone around us.
We ended up developing a strategic plan in which we broke it down into three objectives. Our first objective was to educate our students. We want to not only teach our students within the agricultural industry, but also within future careers that they can possibly pursue at a future after high school graduation. Our second objective is to develop personal growth, premier leadership, and career success through FFA. FFA opens up endless opportunities from your freshman to senior year, in which you can learn not only career success, but also just skills you can use in your everyday lives. This is what we want our FFA members to learn, and they will have endless possibilities after they graduate high school. Our third objective is work-based learning through our SAE projects. So our SAE projects range from different careers all the way to local gardens that we produce ourselves, and these are great ways to not only learn from members within the community, but also ways to build connections within our community for our future career success.
Our timeline starts in July and ends in June. In July, we start with SAE visits and our county fair. As we move into the fall of our school schedule, we get to orientation and conferences, as well as farm science review held at Ohio State University. As we move forward, we get into more career development events and a national convention. As we move into the winter, we get more involved in fundraisers to fund further projects in our chapter. We get more involved in conventions and conferences as the year goes on. We finally end with WLC, SAE visits, and ag camp.
Some of our chapter projects are freshman orientation. This is an example of a piece of media that we used for the freshmen to look at and get ready for FFA.
This is an example of our Ag Day for our 4th graders. It has 10 stations. That's normally how many we circle through, ranging from veterinarian things, greenhouses, how to grow plants, different animals, dairy productions, bees, all kinds of things, just to teach agriculture and plant that seed at a young age so that they are aware of agriculture, and to hopefully plant a seed for them to join us in future years in our ag chapter, and to just help little kids as well as older members be aware of agriculture and what all it entails.
One of an FFA advisor's most important role is giving back to the community. We do this through charity, and one of those charity events is our Ag Ball. And through Ag Ball, we raise money for Children's Hospital, in which we play basketball and earn pledge money, in which we can just give back to our community, especially when they help us in times of need. We like to show that we are there for them as well.
Our evaluations check in with the community to make sure that we are doing our job and engaging them. We can do this through electronic surveys and also verbal communication. This is very important in our financial and community success for our chapter.
This is our budget. Our grand total is $1,023,625. That is our total cost. We spend our majority on fundraisers and auctions, and just, some other things like our SAE visits and field trips, and yeah.
In conclusion, we make sure that we like to serve our community who's continuously served us. We have Miami University in our back door, which gives us a lot of diversity in our community and around us. So, Talawanda in our district is made up of a lot of diversity between people coming from around the world to attend Miami and just in the rural areas, and so we have a lot to offer, and agriculture can really touch everyone. And we want to make sure everyone around us knows that and is aware of that. We also like to fulfill that living to serve option, just so everyone's aware and knows that we can serve our community just because they serve us. It's a valuable lesson for us to learn from our advisors and empower our community and to educate the community, and we find that very important.
While we were looking for our audience, we did use the United States Census Bureau. Overall, that was the only item that we used for outside resources, and that is going to be it for our presentation today. We would like to thank you for listening in today, and we look forward to future projects.